April 22nd, 2020. A day like any other at Fort Hood, Texas. But for 20-year-old Army soldier Vanessa Guillen, it would be the last. She vanished without a trace from her Army base, setting off a chain of events that would reveal deep secrets and lies within the U.S. Army.
Vanessa Guillen, a young Army soldier stationed at Fort Hood, was last seen by her fellow soldiers on April 22nd. But when she didn't report for duty, a frantic search began. What seemed like a simple missing person case soon spiraled into something much darker.
At first, there was hope. We thought it was just a case of someone getting lost or going AWOL. But as the days passed and leads went cold, we knew something was wrong. The evidence we found, and later the shocking discovery of her body, revealed a much darker truth.
On June 30th, 2020, nearly 2 months after her disappearance, the unthinkable was confirmed. Vanessa Guillen's remains were discovered in a concrete grave near Fort Hood. It wasn't just a tragedy, it was murder.
We learned that Vanessa had been bludgeoned to death with a hammer inside a storage room at the base. The man responsible, Army Specialist Aaron Robinson, fled the scene, leading authorities on a nationwide manhunt.
Vanessa told me she confided in me about the harassment she was enduring. But when she tried to report it, nothing happened. I couldn't believe that the Army, the people who were supposed to protect her, failed her so terribly.
Vanessa's family, devastated and furious, uncovered the devastating truth. The military had not acted on her allegations of harassment, and her complaints had been brushed aside. The failure to protect her didn't end with her murder. It started long before.
When Aaron Robinson fled the base, we knew time was running out. But just days later, Robinson was cornered by authorities. On July 1st, 2020, he took his own life before he could be apprehended. His death left many questions unanswered, but it didn't end the investigation.
Robinson's suicide was only the beginning of another shocking discovery. It came to light that his girlfriend, Cecily Aguilar, was complicit in the crime. She helped Robinson dismember Vanessa's body and conceal the evidence.
We were able to track down Cecily Aguilar, Robinson's girlfriend, who initially denied any involvement. But after hours of questioning, she admitted to helping him cover up the murder. She was arrested and charged with conspiracy to tamper with evidence, and later she faced additional charges related to Vanessa's death.
Aguilar's arrest brought some sense of closure to the investigation, but it also added to the disturbing realization that multiple people within the military had either directly or indirectly been involved in Vanessa's death.
I want the world to know what happened to my daughter. I will not rest until the people who failed her are held accountable. This is not just about Vanessa. It's about every soldier who's ever been ignored or abused.
Vanessa's family's relentless pursuit of justice sparked public outrage. Their calls for reform within the military grew louder as the country rallied behind the I Am Vanessa Guillen movement.
Vanessa's tragic death became a catalyst for change. Her story illuminated the systemic issues within the U.S. military, issues of sexual harassment, violence, and abuse of power. But it also sparked hope, as survivors and families demanded that no one else would face the same fate.
We will never forget her. She was a hero, and her death will not be in vain. Vanessa's legacy is one of change, and that change will keep her memory alive forever.
Vanessa Guillen's life was tragically cut short, but her legacy is far from over. Her story continues to inspire a movement for justice, and her family's fight ensures that no soldier will ever be silenced again. If you found this story intriguing, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who love true crime mysteries. Subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into shocking cases and hidden truths, and let us know in the comments. Do you think Vanessa Guillen's fate was just an exception, or is such a danger lurking behind many other unprosecuted cases?